to KB Wrestling, or you can call me Kyle, and this is not a Speak Out movement video, thank God. But this video is about the guy right there behind me, the Undertaker. Thank you, Taker. Had to break up their shirt. Today was the Happy Father's Day to everyone, first of all, and Happy Father's Day to the Undertaker. But this episode is about the Undertaker, The Last Ride, the final chapter that just came out today. And at the end of it, if you watch it all. It's an amazing docuseries. And the final chapter, the Undertaker today announced that in his in-ring competition, he's pretty much he's retired from in-ring competition. He said that he feels like he's at a place where he's good now and doesn't need another match, and that his AJ Styles match was perfect the way it is, and that he wants to spend time with his family now, do family stuff, which I agree. He deserves all that because for over 30 years, he's giving us everything, us fans, everything. We're blessed. We're lucky to have him. And now it's his time, his family to have him, and this dude's a true statement to who he is. Literally, this past WrestleMania with his match against AJ, a few days before that, before he finished filming it, his brother passed away of a heart attack, and he still went on to do that match. He provided for us even when he was in one of his darkest times. It's crazy. It's just insane. So, I love the Undertaker. Thank you, Undertaker. For me, he's my favorite wrestler, and he will be the greatest of all time in wrestling, in my opinion. No one has ever had a bad thing to say about him. He helps NXT guys out, especially the big guys, because he's a big, tall guy, too. So, watch The Last Ride. Undertaker retiring from in-ring competition. He announces he's the cowboy is finally taking the last ride. And, now keep in mind, he's also he said that, if he comes back to wrestle because Vince needs, like, a break-the-glass emergency and needs him to wrestle. And, also, Vince can be convincing, so we'll see. He always says never say never, because it's Undertaker. He knows in wrestling you can never say never. And, yeah. And remember, he is under contract with WWE for 15 years, so he will most likely be doing surprises, maybe the Royal Rumble here and there, or like one-offs. So we'll probably still have that since he's under contract for so long, kind of like what Ric Flair is doing, stuff like that. So Undertaker, thank you, Taker. It's just great. Undertaker is amazing, and he deserves this. He deserves to spend time with his family and everyone around him that he loves. They had a nice tribute of his whole career, him, American Badass, everything. Love the American Badass. But yeah, thank you, Taker. He's the GOAT, one of the greatest of all time. Is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. If he's not on your wrestling Mount Rushmore, then why isn't he? And it's great. One that I say, without a doubt, the best character in the history of wrestling ever. So yes, the final chapter of The Last Ride, Undertaker docuseries, was phenomenal, no pun intended. And as of right now, the Undertaker's last in-ring match was against AJ Styles at this past WrestleMania, and he has announced his retirement. Thank you, Taker. And remember, guys, it's YouTube. Stay drama free.